It's Patrick Hutzel from Intensive Care at Home, where we provide tailor-made solutions for long-term ventilated adults and children with tracheostomies, and where we also provide tailor-made solutions for hospitals and intensive care units, whilst providing quality services for long-term ventilated patients and medically complex patients at home. In last week's blog, I talked about my brother is very sick in ICU with a mental health condition. The doctor said he will be out in palliative care. Can you please advise me what options we have? How does your intensive care at home program work? You can check out last week's blog by clicking on the link below this video. Today's blog post is for ICU nurses and pediatric ICU nurses, because here at Intensive Care at Home we are hiring you. So today is Intensive Care at Home is hiring ICU and pediatric ICU nurses in Melbourne, Mornington Peninsula, the Warragul, Drouin and Sunbury area, as well as the Trafalgar area, Sydney, Wollongong and Wagga in New South Wales. Today's blog post is slightly different from all of our other blog posts. Most blog posts we answer questions for families in intensive care or families that are interested in our service, where we provide ICU and pediatric ICU nurses 24 hours a day for mainly long-term ventilated adults and children with tracheostomies at home. Today's blog post is mainly for ICU and pediatric ICU nurses that live in the Melbourne metropolitan area on the Mornington Peninsula, mainly in Bittern and Patterson Lakes, in the Warragul, Drouin, Leongatha and Trafalgar area in South Gippsland and in Victoria, but also for ICU and pediatric ICU nurses that live in the greater Sydney area, Wollongong in New South Wales, as well as Wagga in New South Wales. We're also providing fly-in, fly-out opportunities for our client in Wagga and staff to fly in from Sydney and from Melbourne. Because we are rapidly expanding our nursing team, we are looking for highly motivated, experienced ICU and pediatric ICU nurses that have a minimum of 2 years ICU or pediatric ICU nursing experience, and that ideally have completed a postgraduate certificate or diploma or equivalent in intensive care. If you are an ICU or pediatric ICU nurse that is interested in expanding your skills into the community and work with our clients and their families, you've come to the right place. We are a niche service provider that helps our clients and their families improve their quality of life at home instead of staying in intensive care indefinitely because of their ventilation and tracheostomy requirements. We also look after clients on home TPN or BiPAP and CPAP ventilation, non-invasive ventilation, I should say. If you therefore want to join a dynamic, innovative and fast-growing team of highly motivated ICU and pediatric ICU nurses, you should come to us here at Intensive Care at Home. We offer above award salaries, we offer career progression opportunities, and we are the first accredited intensive care at home nursing service provider in Australia. We already employ in excess of 500 years ICU and pediatric ICU experience that we're now bringing into the community. We're basically running a small ICU in the community, and if you want to join our innovative and progressive team and service that is delivering on what clients want and need, you will be joining the right team. We support our staff with introduction to our clients, often with meet and greet and shadow shifts, and we have various sites where people can work. You wouldn't be only working with one client. Ideally, we have our staff work with at least 2 clients, sometimes even with 3 clients, so that we can have that flexibility, and you will be learning the ropes along with our senior staff that have worked with us for many years now. We also have a clinical liaison nurse and a nurse unit manager. So we are there offering exciting career opportunities here at Intensive Care at Home for ICU and pediatric ICU nurses. And again, you'll be making a huge difference to our clients and their families, and you'll be joining a client and family focused, innovative and progressive organization. We have real career opportunities in various locations as mentioned. And if you are interested in joining us, either send your CV to patrick@intensivecareathome.com. That's Patrick with a K at the end, Patrik, or just give me a call on 041 094 2230, and you can find out more about the job opportunities that are available, and I can tell you more. We also have a career section on our website. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll talk to you next week. Now, if you have a loved one in intensive care and you want to go home with our service, Intensive Care at Home, and if you want to find out how to get funding for our service and how it all works, please contact us on one of the numbers on the top of our website or send me an email directly. Please have a look at our case studies, because there we highlight more about what we can do for our clients, how clients can live at home with ventilation and tracheostomies, and you can look at our case studies as well as at our service section. And if you are at home already and you need support for your loved one at home and you have insufficient support or also insufficient funding, please contact us as well. We can help you with all of the above. We are an NDIS, TAC and DVA approved community service provider in Australia. Also have a look at our range of full service provisions. We have also been part of the Royal Melbourne Health Accelerator program in the past for innovative healthcare companies. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you for tuning into this week's blog. This is Patrick Hutzel from Intensive Care at Home, and I'll see you again next week in another update.